Our next guest is able to join us, and she is the band director for Artesia High School, Lisa Dillon. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Dandy.
Dandy. So you've the last couple of years, you've had just kind of a whirlwind trip. You've been to Hawaii. You've been to Disney.
Yes, sir.
Are you going anywhere now, or are you just going to kind of hang loose for a little while?
Well, if I could do a drum roll.
Okay.
Drum roll. Yes. Our band has been selected to represent the state of New Mexico for the 2024 National Memorial Day Parade. No, not Memorial Day Parade, the Pearl Harbor Memorial Day Memorial Parade. So it's in December.
Mm-hmm.
It will be December 7 in Honolulu, Hawaii. And
this December 7th?
Oh, no.
Next December 7th.
2024.
2024?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
yes,
not
sir.
next year, but the year after next.
Yes, sir.
Well,
yes,
that's
sir.
exciting, going back to Hawaii again.
Yes, yes. And it's a great opportunity for kids to see the history. And we have, not only will we be continue celebrating Veterans Day, which is coming up, and we'll be playing at that with the third graders on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
the 11th, but also we'll be celebrating in 2024 our veterans, and they have a veteran that goes with the tour groups on the boats that go through the bay there, and they talk to them about the war and where they were and how things came about
Pretty
for
exciting.
them to participate. Yes.
And you get to go to the Arizona Memorial as
Yes,
part of
sir.
that? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That amazing. There can't be that many veterans left. It's been so long that so many of them have been passing away over the last few years. So
Yes, sir.
hopefully there'll still be a veteran who was there to be your tour guide. But if not, I'm sure there's some very well educated and knowledgeable tour guides that'll be there to help out.
Yes, and we'll be able to play on the deck of the Missouri again, and we'll also, they don't let you actually stand or get on the Pearl Harbor Memorial there.
Mm-hmm.
So something that I was shocked when we went, they said, well, we can't, they're not going to help us with funding.
Yeah. They being the...
being the United States government.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow.
Yeah.
Look at all of the wonderful programs that we have that we're all paying for and contributing to help each other and one another in our national and state endeavors. And I just didn't understand why there wasn't money being allocated to be able to save the memorial where people can go and read those names.
That very upsetting.
Yes, sir.
I hope that has been corrected or will be corrected very, very soon.
I hope so.
Been a good year for the band. The marching competition, very well attended. Another superior rating for the band.
Yes, sir. They did an outstanding job. They made first division superior rating from each judge, and that was very, very, very exciting. It's great to realize that when we're out there working in the heat of the day, you know, with everyone else in the sports and activities, and those band kids are right out there with them, and it's nice to see the fruition of all of that hard work and effort, because those kids work very, very hard. And some of them are in multiple activities, so they're splitting time between band and cheer and band and football and band and cross country and
volleyball and
yes,
all the other sports. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We had quite a few volleyball kids that we were sharing as well, and they're just booking it. Man, those kids work hard, but they're so I'm so proud of them because not only do they make good grades in their academic classes, but they're also participating in multiple events and multiple activities, athletics and band. And some of them, for the third activity, is the Skills USA portion and the STEM. Some of those kids are doing athletics, band, and choir. So they're really so proud of them and really working hard.
So the band competition season is done, but you've got some upcoming concert events.
Yes, sir.
As we get fall and into the holidays. And I know the Estelle Yates Auditorium is having some renovations that are going on. So what concerts do you have coming up, and where will those take place?
Well, we have our the next event that we'll be performing for is a fire concert in partner with Heirloom Makers and Navajo Refining Company, and that will be on Saturday, November 5th, a week from tomorrow. So we'll be playing out there, and there will be 2 balloons with canopies, and then there will be 4 balloons without canopies so far that we know about. And the chamber has been working really hard, just a myriad of people trying to make a nice event for that evening.
Okay.
And there'll be food trucks, and we'll just have a great time.
Yep.
On that Saturday, November 5th. When it gets dark,
Yes.
the band will play, and
the balloons will glow, or the fire will fly, so that'll be good.
Yes.
So then, and then you mentioned you're going to have some students at the Veterans Day.
Yes.
In the City Hall, in front of Artesia City Hall. The third graders all come and sing, and then you'll have some performers there.
Yes, the full high school ensemble
Okay.
will. All the kids who are eligible that have those grades, they will be performing that day at 11
Okay.
on that Friday, on
Excellent.
Veterans Day, the 11th. And we'll be playing at our national anthem, and then we'll be performing God Bless America. And then we have our TAPS ensemble that we implemented with Dr. Kennedy, where there's an ensemble of trumpeters and flugelhorns and euphoniums playing taps.
Okay.
So it makes it really nice, in addition to guest speakers and seeing those kids sing. And
That's right. The
Yes.
third graders. And then do you have a winter concert planned
Yes,
for this
sir.
year? Okay.
December 5th. It was originally going to be Tuesday, December 6th, but there's multiple athletic events on that day, so we'd be missing about a third of our band. So we have to back it up to Monday, December 5th, and that will be at the Red Brick Gym.
Okay.
And we'll have all the ensembles there, grades 6 through 12. We'll have our beginning band and our advanced band, and then the junior high band, and then the high school will close out the program.
That's great.
Yes.
If I could go back to the marching contest.
Yes, sir.
The theme of the halftime performances this year has been songs from the movie Cars.
Yes, sir.
And there was a gentleman that came all the way from Mountain Air with a
Yes.
special vehicle just to support the band.
Yes, Mike Hines. Mike Hines came with his car that he's decked out with the hood, just like Lightning McQueen, and it has Rusty's medicated bumper ointment, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And so he had painted his wheels. He had decked out the tires with Goodyear, in white, and he really worked hard. He also had the Disney figurines in his car window, so you could see those and check that out. And then he had the lightning on the camper part cover.
Yeah.
And that was really neat. He came and watched the band, and he's also a band director. He and his wife both are band directors.
Okay.
And so he was able to give us some last minute pointers that he saw
Yeah.
from his point of view, and then the kids just did a phenomenal job. And sure like to say thank you again to Coach Maupin and our Bulldog football team for coming out and supporting our band, and Coach Henderson and the entire APS staff. They, when I send them emails, and KSVP TV is there to broadcast the event, so everyone gets to see themselves the next day, and that's so nice. Thank you very much for providing that, Gene.
Good numbers on that. A lot of people watched that from all over, and that was exciting. But I wondered how Mr. Hines knew that your band was performing music from Cars, but now he's a band director, so I'm guessing that's kind of a small circle universe, I guess. So everybody kind of knows what everybody's doing from time to time.
Well, to tell you the truth, we had our intermediate school kids in the 6th and 7th grade participate up in Ruidoso for an honor band. And so we had gone up there, and while the kids are playing in their ensembles, the band directors have a meeting. So we had a meeting, and we were talking about, band business and concert season and district and marching season. And so I happened to mention, hey, we're doing the music from Cars. And so that's when Mr. Hines brought out his phone and said, hey, you've got to see my car.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, my stars. I said, is there any way that, and so that was the beginning of those plans was May.
Of
May
this year. Yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to ask you, Saturday the football team is playing Mayfield in Las Cruces.
Yes, sir.
You've traveled to some of the games. Some of the games you haven't been able to travel. What will be the band's plans for the Saturday football game at Mayfield? You'll be there.
Yes.
But won't be marching, right?
Right. They don't allow us to march in Albuquerque and in Las Cruces. And, of course, if they came here for a game, we always allow our guests to march first and take care of business in that way, the way that we were taught in this part of the country. So some other people were not brought up like that. So I'm very pleased to always extend and welcome our guest bands that come, and they're always more than welcome to march so we can see their show. And due to us not being able to march, then we'll be in the stands. We'll be locked and loaded, ready to go. During halftime, our kids will take a break. The Mayfield band is going to a band contest, the tournament of bands, from what I understand. So they're not going to even be present on that day.
Oh, okay. So there will be no band at halftime.
Right.
Either yours, obviously, or theirs. So
yes.
So pull up the recording from the marching contest, and if you just have to watch a band compete
Hoorah.
at halftime tomorrow, just pull it up on your phone and you can watch that one.
Go Bulldogs.
There you go. Lisa, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for getting this wired and ready to go, and thank you for being there tomorrow yourself.
All right. Looking forward to it.
It's going to be a